Scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring first. Kris Jericho! And his opponent, Kenny.
Sold out crowd. The main event. And Jericho owes Omega one. I think Jericho gets it here tonight.
On a chair to put away Judas himself.
Look at that match. All of the strikes with the knees by Kenny Omega. Yeah, it's something that he's been working on down in Tampa with a big-time MMA trainer.
Yes. Getting the Cracker Barrel out. Look at there. Jericho is out. Settle in. Could be right, because Jericho is a master manipulator. In every major company in the world.
It's gnawing at him. He says he can't sleep at night. Because
Aspect of the early going. Omega's not going to be intimidated.
Under the rules of professional wrestling.
It shows you their motivation. Looking for that big knife edge by Jericho.
they are an Excalibur and I have tonight.
Jericho. Low drop kick. Where he feels so confident that he
Even goes a little. Well, hold on a second here.
Not so fast. Whoa.
Oh, look out here.
Omega dumping. Now, Omega,
unique experience.
if you notice that barricade camera.
And Jericho's now, but it's a discretionary thing.
Counted out the main event of Double or Nothing, All Elite Wrestling.
Away at Jericho's chest.
First Omega reverses, now up on the screen overalls. Jericho
An
can
Excalibur. I think there's
and Omega's
complaining about his right eye.
and Jericho.
hates that. He hates it. That's one of the things that adds to this.
Well, old Chris has got a little unique point of view sometimes. Omega's just not ready yet. He needs more punishment.
And the Omega with those chops.
They've been lifelong wrestling fans. Jericho got there first.
First Jericho.
No, Jericho.
He is giving Kenny Omega a gift, but Jericho
Back
hasn't
elbow.
scouted, knows it's coming.
Jericho down on the knees now. Beat trigger. A running beat trigger. From all those shots to the face from Omega to Jericho.
Body, his age may come into play.
He's got to hold on here. He's got to the spine.
Bring his center of gravity towards him.
There it is.
Chris Jericho just came crashing down to the mat.
And Omega just bullying Jericho over.
Oh, Jericho. That's instinct right there.
Wrestling world champion.
That's what's at stake here in this matchup. Hot rivals.
Back elbow. Lion salt knees up the
trigger. Jericho staggering. Jericho teetering on his ass. Jericho comes out the back door. Waist lock.
Jericho flying salt to the prone body of Omega, actually landing on his head.
When you get those bad hands, you just got to dig deeper. And when you can't think you can go any farther, you can.
Now he's hooking him up. Omega getting sent over the top.
I got to think that both these men are testing theirs.
Well, I got to give Chris a lot of credit because I think Excalibur's exactly right. He knew where that tape.
When you do that, combine that with the potentially broken nose.
Seen for the last time that these guys are just hell-bent on beating the hell out of each other.
Hell-bent on getting that title shot.
Rake of the eyes by Jericho.
Jericho, the drop!
What a springboard drop kick in the face. Exactly where Jericho was aiming.
Between that, the lion salts, I mean, it's like this would be an MMA type match.
And now Jericho's hell-bent on returning the favor to Omega.
Omega
with that left hand and a big straight right hand.
Just be coming up. Code breaker!
Code breaker from the top. What a counter. The veteran, Jericho. Now Jericho's showing some frustration on his veteran face. Jericho slapping Omega. Can't beat him with the slaps. Omega into making a mistake. One big mistake right there. His equilibrium has been adversely affected. Now another one. Something could be wrong. I hope it's not.
Omega definitely has to keep that in mind.
Well, that more of these. Jericho.
Lion Tamer, no! Very nearly takes out Paul Turner.
Able to do that.
Toe kick to sets him up.
No, Jericho. I'm not sure Jericho's.
I mean, look, and it's got, you know, their home country, their hometown wins this match.
V-trigger to the sun. No,
Jericho
Jericho!
blocked it. Jericho blocked the V-trigger. Saw it coming out of the corner. Omega's, how can he hold on? He rolls to his back. That's smart by Ken. Another one to the face. Changing those strikes. V-trigger. Down goes Jericho.
You're exactly right, Alex.
Can Omega put Jericho away? If he...
One-winged angel, reverse, Jericho goes, oh, DDT! He could feel Jericho's dead weight up on his shoulders.
I know what you mean, buddy. Hard to believe. Pro wrestling world.
Oh!
And security, man.
His boot with Kenny Omega's medulla oblongata. And now, the driving knee strike.
Jericho.
Oh!
Omega. Figure that one out.
Winged angel, nope, Jericho again, DDT!
And Jericho capitalized and closed the deal.
Codebreaker!
Oh, what can he do now? That
the Judas effect!
A back elbow, the leg is hooked, and Jericho has beat Kenny Omega.
Well, if you think about it, Jericho never once fainted for the Judas effect. He kept that ace in the hole the entire match.
If Chris Jericho was insufferable before, wanting praise, wanting thanks, what are we going to get now?
There is a keen and perhaps even cruel sense of urgency on the mind of Chris Jericho.
You want to boo me after that, huh? You can say whatever you want. I don't give a rat's ass about your cheers or your boos or your way to lighten up, Marks. And be quiet. For months I've been saying one thing. Chris Jericho is AEW. Which I did by the skin of my teeth, but I beat Kenny Omega. I was gonna demand one thing from all of you, a thank you.
Hey!
Whoa!
What the hell?
I don't think he's here to say thanks.
John Moxley! John Moxley leaving his mark. The dead Almighty. The referee's dead. Omega now. He's not exempt. He doesn't have a vaccine.
He can't defend himself.
Oh, Omega!
Omega said, "You're damn sure not," beating the hell out of each other. And here they come, right into the front row.